One of the #1 healthy drinks this year is kombucha. It's good for the body in so many ways. It's vegan, it's fermented, and it's full of gut-healthy probiotics. The only problem is some people love it so much, it always seems to disappear in our household. So to show us how to make our own kombucha, we have the founder of DC's own Craft Kombucha Mount Pleasant, Tanya Maynigo-Loucks in the house. Tanya, we keep hearing you need a SCOBY to make kombucha. What is it and where do we get one?
Yes, you absolutely need a SCOBY to make kombucha, but everything else you have in your house.
Right.
SCOBY is a symbiotic culture of yeast and bacteria, and it's what makes kombucha kombucha.
Huh.
And it's right here.
It's right here. Nice to meet you, SCOBY.
Yeah, so basically, if you have a SCOBY, and you can get SCOBYs online, you can go to local kombucha breweries like ours and also purchase a SCOBY, or you can get SCOBYs from other home brewers, and there's a network in DC and a lot of other places.
So what came first, the SCOBY or the kombucha?
That's a really good question. I'm not sure.
I'm not either. Anyway, we'll keep moving on.
Yeah, let's. Okay, so all you need is the SCOBY.
Okay.
And then this recipe
And it's not
calls for...
SCOBY, it's SCOBY.
It's SCOBY.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a gallon of water,
Okay.
6 tea bags, and a cup of sugar.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And so does it matter what kind of tea, or based on the type of flavor? Like if we had ginger tea, we could make ginger kombucha?
Actually, for kombucha, because what you're doing really is feeding the SCOBY, we recommend green tea, black tea, or a blend of green and black tea.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, and that's best for the SCOBY to grow and make great kombucha.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first thing you do is you make a sweetened tea. So just like you're making sweet tea for your family and friends, you would brew the tea, add the sugar, and then we put it in a container like this.
Like this?
Yes.
So this is tea that we've already made.
Tea that we've already made, and
Nice.
this is our kombucha brewing vessel.
Kombucha brewing vessel.
Yes.
It's hard to say, it's a tongue twister.
Yeah. And we recommend that you brew in glass,
Okay.
stainless steel, or a fermenting crock.
Interesting. Versus plastic because?
Because kombucha is living and it will usually consume what's around it. So the tea is here, and then what you would need is the SCOBY with 1 cup of kombucha. Pour it in here,
Okay.
and then we cover it with a cloth.
Does it matter what kind of cloth?
We like to use a natural cloth like organic cotton.
Organic cotton.
But the important thing is that it's breathable.
Okay.
Yeah, so the SCOBY.
So no plastic or
No plastic.
aluminum foil or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got to breathe.
It's got to breathe.
Because SCOBY's living.
Yeah, it's living. And right now, it's consuming the tea and turning into kombucha.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And it's consuming. And so tell me about the probiotics that are part of kombucha. I mean, I can't get enough of kombucha. Bianca's bonkers over it. So, but how did the probiotics come about?
Well, so what's great about kombucha is it's a sparkling beverage, but also it contains really amazing beneficial bacteria for your digestive system.
Yeah.
So it has the combination of the yeast that you would have in sparkling beverages like wine or beer.
Or champagne even.
Or champagne, but then you also get the benefits, the beneficial bacteria that you would have in like kefir or sauerkraut or kimchi. So
Interesting.
that's why I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
This will sit for 7 to 10 days.
Okay.
And then you can actually see if you are doing it in the clear container, you can start to see the bubbles.
And that lets you know that's the kombucha happening.
Yeah, it starts to ferment.
Cool.
And then it will actually turn lighter in color.
Interesting.
So
Excellent. And this is
a finished kombucha.
well, let's try some.
Yeah. So
And you can tell me how you started Craft Kombucha Mount Pleasant.
you know, I've been making kombucha for almost a decade.
Really?
Yeah. And I moved to Mount Pleasant, and my husband and I were there with our dog, and we had a much larger space. And that just meant that I could make more kombucha.
Nice.
So I was experimenting with lots of containers, and there was a point where I had 11 containers like this.
And then how did you start selling it? Can we try some?
Yeah, absolutely. So I flavored
Cheers.
this kombucha with a little bit of apple juice and ginger. So cheers.
Wow, this is really good.
Thank you.
Tanya.
You're welcome.
Pleasure to have you here. Well, that's all the show we have for you this time. We'll see you next time.
Happy Earth Month.
Go hug a tree.
I'll hug you instead. Okay, full hug. Wow. Maybe we should do a clean one, just real quick. Yeah.